You know I'm back, like I never left.
Hi
Another
everyone,
sprint,
welcome back
another
to Studio
step.
B, where we continue our Senior Spotlight
Another
series,
day,
where we're talking to a variety of seniors from different clubs, teams, and organizations about their favorite memories and experiences here while attending PHS. For our fourth interview, we're talking to recently named male scholar athlete Daniel Flanagan. He's a member of the basketball and baseball teams here at PHS. And on top of his athletic accomplishments, he is a member of the National Honor Society. So stay right here for Dan's interview. And now on the Panther Podcast, we welcome in Dan Flanagan. Dan, thanks for coming on the podcast today.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
All right, let's start it off with recent recognition as Plainfield's male scholar athlete. What does this honor mean to you?
I mean, like, throughout my 4 years of high school, I've worked hard in school and all that. You know, sports came after schoolwork. So to be able to be recognized for my hard work in school, it was just awesome.
Two-sport athlete here at PHS, basketball and baseball here at PHS, as well as achieving academic excellence. What is your secret for balancing sports with academics?
You know, as I said before, school comes first and sports are a privilege and all that. So I know I have, the ability to do well in sports, but I also know that school is like, major thing in life, and that I should excel in that before I excel in sports,
I agree completely. And the basketball team had quite the Cinderella story in the ECC tournament, earning a trip to the Mohegan Sun for the championship game. What was that experience like for you as a senior?
Playing basketball all 4 years, it was just a great way to end my career and all that. Just to be able to play in front of that crowd, it was just, awesome.
It was quite an electric, because I traveled with you, it was quite an electric scene walking out and seeing those bright lights and playing on the court. Playing on that court with knowing that all these fans were jam-packed in here to see you guys.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And always a favorite with the student section when you enter the game. How does it feel to have a student section support?
Like when you're going to, when you're about to play in a game, all thoughts that are going through your head, I better do good and all that. And when you hear the fans cheer, it just makes the game fun. You realize it's just a game. There's no pressure. Just go out there and have fun. So it was awesome.
You are also a member of the National Honor Society. Can you speak to that experience for me?
Well, throughout my experience, I got to meet great people, throughout my time. So I think that was the best part about it, being able to help other people while meeting great people in the process.
It makes it fulfilling. It makes it fulfilling and knows that you're doing the right thing.
Exactly, yeah.
And now I'm going to flip it over to the more of the senior-based questions. What is your favorite memory here at PHS?
Probably my first week of, high school. I came from a different school than everybody else, so I didn't really know many people. And just meeting people that I'm still friends with today, this is a great memory.
And what has been your favorite class and why?
Ooh, I'd say Intro to Engineering.
Intro to Engineering. I like that one. A lot of math and science combined right there.
Exactly. It was the first class that I really got to see how important math is in real life. So, yeah, it just really interested me.
And I know you're a math guy through and through,
Right.
so I know you're calculating all those numbers so it fit right in with you.
Exactly, yeah.
And now, what advice would you give to an incoming freshman and why?
Probably just take school seriously. It's not just a game, It'll help you later in life because you get many more opportunities than if you just let it go.
I like that. Very well said. Thanks. And what is your go-to pump-up song before that big game?
I'd say, not a particular song, just, Creed and, Nickelback.
Okay.
All them. Just, hard rock,
Yeah, they just get you right in the mood, and you're like, all right, I'm ready to go now.
Exactly, yeah.
All right. And now I got to ask, what is your most embarrassing moment throughout high school?
All right, freshman year. It was one of, the first couple weeks and all that. I walked into the wrong classroom because I didn't really know where the classes were.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then just everyone looked at me, and I was like, oh, this isn't my class.
Nice.
And I had to walk out just thinking, no.
Oh, oh, wow. That's something right there, walking into the wrong classroom.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. And then with all this unexpected free time, what have you been watching and or listening to?
Oh, I've been watching Chris Fix on YouTube.
Okay.
He's a mechanic who fixes cars and all that. He shows you how to, work with cars. It's it's interesting. It's awesome.
All right, and now, what's your favorite emoji and why?
Thumbs up because I'm a positive dude.
Thumbs up. I like that. Thumbs up because it's a positive dude. Through doing these 4 different interviews, I have never had the same one, so I'm really happy that I got the thumbs up. I like that one. That's a really good one. All right,
Thank you.
and now I'm going to give you a tough one here. Describe your senior year in 1 sentence.
It's getting me ready for college and all that. With my difficult schedule, it kind of just helps me prepare all that better. Expect the unexpected. So
I know you're an AP heavy man, so I know, and you take an ECE class with me, so I know it's definitely challenging trying to balance all that. So I like that, being ready for that next level.
Yeah.
And now finish the sentence from high school. I will always remember
the people who've helped me to do as good as I'm doing. All the support that I've got.
That's a really good one. I like that.
Yeah.
And now how I end every interview, what's the plans for next year?
I'm going to go to UConn and major in computer science.
Alrighty. Daniel Flanagan right here on the Panther Podcast. And that's going to do it for this episode of the Panther Podcast. We'd like to thank Daniel Flanagan for taking the time out of his day to sit down with me and have a conversation. Executive producer is Mr. Jordan. Project supervisor is Dr. Bitgood. On-site producer is Hannah Irons. I'm Jacob Irons signing off. Have a good one, everybody. And dab on those haters. Bye, guys.
I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a piece of mind. Seeking a find